Some women who relied on men's spending now find themselves in financial distress. A phenomenon called debt repayment brides has appeared, women offering marriage in exchange for having personal debts paid off.
现在还单身的单身狗们，
Now, for all the single men out there, here's a rare opportunity. Don't miss it. If someone can pay off my 260,000 yuan debt, then buy me a new car and a new iPhone 16, I'll go with him. First come, first served. Don't miss this chance.
What? All that for some coochie? For some coochie? So you want someone to pay off your debt, in exchange you'd marry them, so they can end up spending even more money on you. Okay. All right. Yo, what's good, baby? This your boy F Flossy, letting you know what's up and what's going down. Go ahead and hit that like button for your boy. Yo, it is getting real in China. You know, I did a video earlier about, single mixes and no dudes showing up. And this is like a real thing, epidemic. They're calling it the collapse of the simp economy. First off, the disrespect. They say, listen, we know y'all was some sucker simps from the giddy up. The simp economy. No bullshit. So, yeah. You feel me? I guess these dudes are standing up to the gold diggers. They say, yo, you ain't gonna play us like no chumps anymore. Where you gonna spend a dude's time, his money, his energy, his efforts, and give nothing in return. You know what I mean? I guess they said they had enough.
China's economic downturn has not only hit businesses, but it's also reshaping social relationships. A recent incident in Liaoning reflects how these changes are playing out in daily life. 3 young women went out for a barbecue late at night. Throughout the meal, they kept calling male friends, asking them to join for drinks. Unfortunately, none of the men agreed to the invitation, and no one showed up. When it was time to pay, the restaurant owner discovered that the 3 women couldn't cover a bill of just over 200 yuan. So what?
I ran a bar myself. They said they had no money.
You're bullying young girls.
Who's bullying you? You drank 5 or 6 bottles of beer, ate your fill, and now can't pay 200 yuan? People are laughing. It's embarrassing.
In the video, a woman squatted on the ground, arguing with the owner while frantically messaging friends for help. The restaurant posted the footage online, which quickly sparked a heated debate. Viewers mocked the women, suggesting that they had planned to find someone to pay for them. Some praised the absent men for refusing, believing that they had likely been taken advantage of before. Others pointed out a wider trend. When women invite men out, especially at the last minute, the expectation is often that the man will cover the bill. This incident highlights the collapse of what some have called the simp economy, referring to men who spend money, time, and effort on women without receiving genuine affection in return.
You see, I'm sure these dudes ain't complicated. I'm sure they not complicated. Just don't treat them like trash. Don't call them up only when you want something. Like they were saying in this video, only call them up to invite them for drinks because they know you're going to pay for it. You know what I mean? Making it obvious that his company isn't really welcome. It's his money. After a while, that's going to wear down on the dude, man. Who want to deal with that? You're going to gravitate to where you celebrate it, not tolerate it. I am sure that all those men she was calling on that phone that wasn't answering were men she swindled before. You know what I mean? They was like, oh no, not this again. You only call me when you want something. I wouldn't be surprised if they went out a couple nights, left their asses with the bill, gave them no coochie, laughed at them, said, see you next time. Just play them like some suckers, and they was like, oh hell no. You think you're gonna do this again? You feel me? Like, you gotta remember, man, when a man is pursuing a woman, most of the time she got the power. She has the control. She is the gatekeeper to that coochie. You know what I'm saying? It's not going down unless she says yes. And she knows you want her. So that's power. And as Ben Parker once said,
with great power comes great responsibility.
So if you spend years abusing that power, making men take you out on dates knowing you don't like them, spend money here, spend money there, knowing damn well you ain't giving up no types of coochie to them, You feel me? Not even let him sniff that coochie. What you expect? Of course, there was eventually going to be, as they say, a simp collapse.
With the economic slowdown, more men are refusing to play this role, leaving women who relied on such behavior caught off guard. One striking example involved a woman who tried to take advantage of a blind date. On her first meeting, she ordered nearly 30,000 yuan worth of seafood. Halfway through the meal, the man excused himself to take a phone call, but he never returned. He blocked her on social media, leaving her with the entire bill.
我就从来没见过这么不要脸的男人。
I've never met such a shameless man. You say you have no money, but then why even go on a date? Yesterday, this man promised to take me to dinner. I ordered seasonal dishes like king crab, black tiger prawn, and sea cucumber. Then, seeing the menu was good, I ordered more sea cucumber and even packed extra for my friends. I also ordered more king crab to take home for my brother to try. He was still cheerful at the start, but after the meal, he said he needed to take a call. I waited 2 hours and he never came back. I called him, but he still didn't answer, and then he blocked me. What kind of person does that? In the end, I had no choice but to pay with my credit card. 28,000 yuan. He just disappeared completely. This guy is unbelievable. Next time, I'll be more careful with blind dates and won't meet such a scumbag again.
Nah, you tripping. I did the conversion, and 28,000 yuan is like 4 G's, US dollar. So you went on a first date and spent 4 racks for you, your mama, your daddy, your brothers, the person you met at the coffee shop, your friend, your best friend, your old high school mate, your all kind of people, and you expect him to pay? That's the that's the part of being objectified as a as an ATM. A lot of these dudes was tired of, which is why I see the collapse of the simp economy, as they say, because that's crazy. And there's no accountability. She don't see nothing wrong with what she did. So I need to watch better next time. The scumbag he need to watch better. That's crazy work. 4 racks? 4 racks. You don't even know this dude. This first date. Man, if you don't get your ass, you is tripping. And if it's like this all over China, I see why what's going down is going down. But I want to hear what y'all think about this. Always love reading y'all thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you have a beautiful day. Till next time, baby, I'm out.